So yes, hi. Today I'll be talking about Suikoden. Suikoden is a very famous video game in the PlayStation 1. It's derived from a very famous classic Chinese novel titled The Water Margin. As I was playing this game, it's really interesting for me, so that's why I make a video where the story goes has that there was corrupted imperial the people were living in this corrupted imperial dynasty, and there has to be some sort of resistance and rebellion that can fight back this group of corrupted imperialism. So what do the people do? They form 108 outlaws in secret and try to figure out attacks to fight back against this imperialism. Because without this outlaw, the people keep getting killed, keep getting suppressed, keep getting oppressed by the government. So the story kept going where these outlaws finally won their battles against imperialism. Um, some actually stay within the courts, um, and there's some also that left and go back to their normal life in the village or town or wherever they were doing before. Um, so the story goes that after the 108 outlaw were formed, the government um, pardoned them to because they were fighting against rebels and to resist against other foreign invaders. So they pardoned them to serve in the court, serve in the government. Some actually serve in the court for as long as the Song Dynasty, and some actually went back to their homeland. After they were resisting and rebellion back, resisting against the government. There was about 2/3 of the 108 outlaw dies, so there's only about 1/3 left that was still alive during that time. So it was very terrible. So um, yeah, after that, they some people, some of them actually um, go back home to whatever they were doing, or and then some actually stay in the the current emperor court to serve him for the rest of his life. It's kind of depressing that they say at the end of the story how uh, that the emperor died because he was poisoned by one of the five um, courtiers. So he didn't get to stay alive that long, and that's how the story ended. So that's the whole explanation of the Water Margin story, classic Chinese novel. I kind of like it because if the U.S. government ever get corrupted or something, maybe we could do something like this. We could form a 108 outlaws to help you know fix our government. You know, resist against our government. I'm not saying that the U.S. government are that corrupted, but there are a lot of corruption in our government. No government system is perfect, and there are some sort of corruption here and there. Uh, so this video is to kind of tell you guys that it is an interesting novel, and interesting ideas on how if if a country a government system is corrupted, this is another way how to resist against the corruption. That's all I could think about, and I just want to share you guys because I think this is an interesting story. It's an interesting novel to read about. I was watching the Water Margin movies. I would highly recommend it if you're really interested into the story and the novels. Uh, but it's a little bit Chinese oriented. So I mean, if you're not into the Chinese clothing, not into the Chinese history, you might want to stick with the games because the games is more like westernized adapted. Whoever the game creator was, I forgot his name, adapted to a westernized setting, so it's more understandable than the original uh, Chinese novel, which is called The Margin the water margin. So there we go. So stick with the game's story, and don't go into reading the classic novel, because it's really more entail into Asian oriented living. So there we go. I just want to make a video to just see that it is, it's an interesting novel, just to see how you guys think. So just subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. Okay.